topics of importance to you. First, we'll look at why medical billing offers entrepreneurs an excellent opportunity to start a business, given the history of medical billing, its future, and the technology crossroads it confronts now in the national healthcare industry. Second, we'll help you understand how to make money in medical billing and give you an idea of how to calculate your income potential. And lastly, we'll discuss in detail why ClaimTek is your best choice to achieve success and what we offer you in product, expertise, and experience to make you first in this industry. This will help you understand and appreciate your competitive edge as a ClaimTek licensee. Okay, let's start with the first topic, why medical billing is an excellent business to start today. The fact is, there are more opportunities than ever before in the exciting medical billing business. Why? The first reason is pure demographics. In the U.S., we have about 76 million baby boomers that are aging, with the first ones turning 65 in 2009, and then continuing every year for another 18 years. As the boomers age, they will need increasing levels of health care, and that means literally billions of doctor's visits, and thus billions of medical claims that need to be filed. If you are a part of the huge healthcare business, you too can reap an excellent income from the healthcare money spent by and for this very large group of people. Secondly, there are over 1,500 healthcare plans, and that causes doctors and their staffs to be overwhelmed with paperwork. The amount of documentation generated in a single day by an average physician is staggering. To make matters worse, even when a doctor has a full-time staff, the errors in filing medical claims rise. Industry reports state that 32% of an average full-time staff makes errors that cause insurance payments to be delayed for up to 90 days. This brings us to a point where you may wonder why doctors don't simply buy a software system and do their own billing. The answer to this question lies in the following facts. Generally speaking, medical office workers are often too busy to attend to the billing or perform it with the level of detail it needs. Medical offices are very busy, and when the phone rings, it needs to be answered promptly. Office workers are often pulled and pushed into several directions during the course of the day, so much that they're unable to focus on important billing functions. Or sometimes they do not know the ins and outs of medical billing and how to maximize reimbursements. The result of this is that doctors can lose thousands of dollars in insurance reimbursements and patient payments that never get made. Another reason is that billing positions in medical offices are usually not highly paid. They're often classified as clerical positions, while the fact is they should be classified as more professional and better paid. This results in high turnover and thus instability in the medical office daily operations. Additionally, when doctors buy software to perform their own billing, they'll need to maintain it by buying upgrades, support, and training for their new employees on a constant basis. This means increased ongoing costs. Some offices do well temporarily if they have dedicated staff for a period of time. But as soon as this status changes, outsourcing makes more sense all the way around. And finally, a third reason why medical billing is good business today is that there is a huge change happening in healthcare right now. Just as in nearly every industry, the world is going electronic. More than a decade ago, the healthcare industry began a big push to move from paper claims to electronic claims. Let's look in detail at this last issue, because this is one of the key factors in why having an independent medical billing business represents an opportunity, and why it has taken off as a great home-based business. The fact is, the digital world is changing the entire healthcare industry. Today, it requires sophisticated software to run a medical billing business. But you don't need to worry. ClaimTek is a pioneer in electronic claims processing, and MedOffice is the power behind our cutting-edge software technology. And we're constantly improving our technology and supplying the industry with timely software updates to accommodate this changing electronic world. You see, For most of the past decades, medical claims were filed manually on paper. The problem is, manual claims processing using paper goes through many steps and lengthy activity that could require 1 to 2 months or more of processing time. Going from the doctor's office, through the post office, to the insurance company, where it must be scanned, assessed, and paid, then a check mailed back. And if the claim is rejected, it can take up to 6 months before the doctor receives payment. Receiving payment is of vital importance to physicians, just as it is to any other business person. Also, Medicare realized that it would never be able to handle all the paper claims that would be generated by the tens of millions of people who became eligible for Medicare. This amounts to literally 3 billion claims a year at this time, if not more. Processing those claims on paper would be impossible to do. And all the other insurance companies decided to follow Medicare's lead. As a result, Medicare and insurance companies began pressuring doctors to begin filing electronic claims. The problem is, many doctors are still not yet filing electronic claims. Some are filing claims only partially electronically, while others are filing electronic claims by using their in-house office staff. But as we told you, these people often get too busy or are not focused, and so they make many mistakes and don't follow through to make sure their doctor is fully paid the proper reimbursement amounts. The result is staggering accounts receivable that becomes harder to collect over time. That's why there are many advantages with electronic claims. They contain fewer errors, move faster through the system, and take less work to process and pay, and help doctors get paid faster. On average, electronic claims take only 7 to 10 working days to get payment to the doctor. Compare that to paper claims, which, as we said, often take months before payment is received. As you can see, by consistently helping to speed up payment to the doctor, you and your services will be in demand. This is a vital and valuable service. Another very important thing that you need to know about is that the entire medical records process in a doctor's office will soon be required to be electronic too. Many doctors are adopting electronic medical records, also called EMR software, that needs to coordinate with their billing software. In fact, the government is dedicating $100 billion as part of the stimulus package to help doctors implement EMR systems by 2014. At ClaimTek, our billing software coordinates fully with several major EMR software programs. You simply won't find this capability among some browser-based competitors who pretend that their internet software is the latest trend, and yet it cannot communicate with the leading EMR software programs of today and tomorrow. What does all this mean? Effectively, it means that the medical billing, healthcare, and insurance industry is a changing world. With ClaimTek Systems, you have an excellent business opportunity in front of you, in step with the modern world. You can offer doctors professional, reliable electronic medical billing services that put money in their pockets faster. You can do their billing accurately and professionally. You'll be in demand now and for years to come. You can start your medical billing business from home or a small office. You'll be an independent agent in business for yourself without franchise royalty fees or monthly dues. With ClaimTek's professional electronic medical billing and practice management services on your side, your solutions will be considered first in helping healthcare providers manage their practice. This is just one of the reasons why ClaimTek should be your first choice.